Hi everybody, this is Jim here from cemguitars.com, and today we will check out that tune of Tom Dice, Me and My Guitar. Okay, the chords we need for this tune is, first of all, we have a little intro I'll show you later on, but the chords are gonna be mainly C add 9 chord, just like a G chord, but those two fingers, the middle and middle finger and index, are just gonna be one string lower, so over here, both of them. Alright, so, and we don't play the big one. This is C add 9. Okay, and then we have a regular D chord, and the G chord. Alright, and we will also need a E minor 7, like this. In fact, we're just gonna play that one like this, but the complete chord is like this. This is E minor 7. Pretty much the whole thing. Here we have the intro thing. So intro thing starts with the ring finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string and middle finger on the 1st fret of the 7th string. And we play also the 3rd string all alone. So 3 strings here are played, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, like this. Alright? You will understand why we use those fingers in a second. Alright? And then we slide down here with our ring finger to the 7th fret. Alright, I'm on the 2nd string here. I slide from the 8th to the 7th fret. And I raised my middle finger, and I'm going to put my index finger here on the 5th fret of the 1st string. And I'm still playing those 3 strings here, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Alright? So I have. Alright? And here I'm sliding again on that on the ring finger, sorry. And I go all the way down to the 3rd fret here, and I add my pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Alright, and I play those 3 strings again. So I have, and we choose this fingering because here we're gonna raise that ring finger, and we still have the pinky down here, and it's gonna be easy to do now this little transition that goes. Alright, that's why we had this fingering. So, alright. So the little lick here is 3rd string all alone, and then 2nd string all alone, and I'm hammering with my index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, like this. So, okay, and I'm playing here the 1st fret with my pinky on the 3rd fret, 1st string with my pinky on the 3rd fret. Alright, so. Right? And then here I'm gonna add my ring finger again on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and I'm gonna do my C add 9 chord like this. Strum it only one time, a downstroke, and then we go to the D chord here and downstroke again. Only the 4 strings down here. Remember, D chord has only 4 strings, and the G chord. So I add my pinky again on the 3rd fret of the 1st string and G. Alright, so we have, okay, and now I'm gonna do that C add 9 D G thing again, but with a little hybrid picking thing. Don't be scared, it's easy. Let's check it out. So here I go to my C add 9 again, here. And I'm gonna go with my pick on the 5th string here, like this, and with my ring finger of the right hand this time. I'm speaking of this hand, talking about that hand. So we have with my ring finger here on the 1st string and the middle finger on the 2nd string. Alright, so I had the pick on the 5th one. So, alright, pick, ring finger, middle finger. Still doing a C add 9 here. I'm not doing anything else. So, and here I have pick on the 5th one, ring finger on the 1st one, and middle finger on the 2nd one. Alright, and then here I change this chord. I go to the D chord, and I go to the base of my D chord, which is the fourth string, and I go again with those first and second string, ring finger and middle finger. Yeah. Alright. And I go to my G chord, and I'm gonna play the pick here on the sixth string, and with my ring finger I'm gonna play the first string in the same time that I play the pick. That I pick the sixth string. Alright, so pick and ring finger in the same time, first and sixth strings, like this, and I'm doing a G chord here. Alright, so I have okay, and we're gonna do the same thing here. C at 9, pick and the little two fingers there, same thing that I did before, and the D, same thing also. And instead to go to the G, I go now to the E minor 7. E minor 7 is I was in the D position, right? So I'm gonna add here the pinky on the third fret of the first string, and I'm gonna raise that middle finger, by the way, because I have no use anymore of it. And my index finger is gonna go one string higher, so on the fourth fret, and on the second fourth string, sorry, and second fret. All right. So I have this chord, and I'm gonna play exactly the same thing I did here for my right hand. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing I did on the D chord. So I have the fourth string picked, and here the ring finger on the first string and the middle finger on the second string. So, all right. So we have and E minor 7. Alright, and I'm gonna go back here to the D chord and do exactly the same thing I did before. Alright, so I have alright, and now I'm gonna do my C at 9 again, and I'm gonna do exactly the same thing I did in the beginning, like fifth string, first, second string, and D chord, fourth string, first, second string, and the G with my first and sixth string together, like this. Alright, so same thing. Alright, so this is the first part, intro, and now we have the pre-chorus. Alright, pre-chorus is gonna go like this. We have here an A minor chord, okay, A minor, and then we will have an F7 chord. It's like the F chord, but we just don't bar this index finger here. Just let the first string ring all alone. So it's pretty much the same, yeah. It's okay. And we are gonna have for just a little while G sus2. All right. So it's just like a C chord, like this. Imagine the C chord, and we're just gonna put these two fingers one string higher, so like this. Right, so I have the index finger on the second string, first fret, middle finger on the second fret of the fifth string, and ring finger on the third fret of the sixth string, and I can play all the strings. Alright, and I'm gonna use this just for a very little while. You will see what the rhythm is. So it goes like this. Alright, so it's down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Alright? Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? And then I go to, it's gonna be all the same. This rhythm is always gonna be the same. It's just that I'm gonna change my chord for the next sequence now. I'm gonna change my chord earlier, but I'm gonna explain you this. So we go down to the, this is regular, right? This one is okay, and then we go to the F7, and we do the same thing, right? And the little trick here is the last three strokes I'm doing. So I go down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, which is 7 stroke if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? We have 7 strokes here. And the last 3 strokes are gonna be on that G sus4. So what's happening here, as I have 7 strokes, the last 7 strokes, yeah, I can count, I'm starting with an upstroke, right? I can count 4 strokes, like on the F7 chord, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on downstroke right now, and I go for the 3 last strokes on the G, so that's 4. So 1, 2, 3, alright, which is 7. 4 and 3 are 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Alright? And here, regular, I'm gonna go to the D chord instead of going to F7. And we go to the second part now of the chorus. Alright, so and then I go to the G chord. And I'm gonna go do again 4 strokes instead of 7. And the 3 last strokes are gonna be a D chord. Alright, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Alright, and we go to the C add 9. No tricks here, you do the full rhythm. Tricks here, and we go back to G. And this 4 times. So we go G, a little short time on D, and C add 9, and this 4 times. Alright? And once you did the 4 times, you go to the A7 chord, still with the same rhythm, down, down, and then to the A minor chord, but we just do 1 downstroke and let it ring. And it goes just me and my guitar, alright? And then we go to the sequence that we had at the beginning, like with the C add 9, D and G. And it's gonna be the same rhythm that we had in a James Blunt tune. So I have here, for example, C add 9 chord on this hand, and over here I'm gonna do up, down, up. Alright, there's no trick here. It's okay. We just start with a down, not stroke, sorry, upstroke, yeah. And then check here, and check here is gonna go like you use the flesh of this right hand here to muffle the strings here first. So you first touch with this flesh here, and then you go do your stroke, downstroke. Alright, so like this. If I do a slow motion, it goes like this. First the flesh and then the pick. First the flesh, here it touches, and then the pick. Alright? Alright? So this is for the rhythm, and it goes on like this. It's like in the beginning. We also have that E minor 7 chord, you remember? Like we did in the beginning, like C add 9, D, and then we went in a part that went with a E minor 7, sorry, and then D, and back again to the C add 9, D and G. So it's gonna be the same chords here, but with that rhythm. 4 times. That we had in the beginning, the same chords with the E minor 7 and all that progression, but with this rhythm. And don't forget, you have 1 sequence per chord. So any chord you do here you have to do down, up, down, up, check, 1 time. So up, down, up, check is 1 chord. Next chord, up, down, up, check. Next chord, up, down, up, check. All right, 1 sequence per chord, and you'll have the whole song. Alright, so hope you liked this lesson and that it helped you. And if you want to check my website and do any song requests, I'll be pleased. Thank you guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.